Divine Nutrition Products believes in supplying the consumer with the highest quality products available. Their natural isolate line of protein is comprised of whey protein isolate made from grass-fed protein, featuring brand new flavors like vanilla peanut butter and pound cake. Divine Nutrition Products is the preferred supplement of rising IFBB Pro Figure champion Sydney Gillen, winner of the 2016 Miami Beach Muscle Pro.
Hey, this is Sydney Gillen, IFBB Figure Pro champion. I love Divine Nutrition Products, especially the pound cake as soon as I get that one. But my favorite right now is vanilla peanut butter. It's so delicious.
Visit us at divinenutritionproducts.com. How would you like to wear your favorite pair of jeans into the gym, do a full workout, including squats and deadlifts in total comfort, and then walk out wearing the same jeans? Well, now you can thanks to the sweat jeans from Squat Sponge. The sweat jeans are made of comfortable, durable material that allows you complete freedom of movement and comfort. Work out in a fashionable pair of jeans and walk out wearing the same clothes.
I love these squat jeans. I can wear them all day, roll right in the gym without having to change and go right into my workout, save some time with that, and then roll right back out again.
The sweat jeans from Squat Sponge. Order your pair today from our Amazon store or go to our website, squatsponge.com.
All right, hello everybody, and welcome to the Florida Physique Report. Today is Friday, April 22nd, 2016. My name is John Hansen, and I'm broadcasting live from the Powerhouse Gym in downtown Tampa, Florida. And on today's show, we are going to have reviews of two competitions that took place last week. We had the MPC Galaxy, which took place in St. Augustine, Florida. That was promoted by Pete Fancher and Gene Schlossberg. And also the Southeast Classic, which I was at. It was out in Hollywood, Florida. A very big competition. They had Kai Green and Darren Charles guest posing. Maggie and Alejandro Cabanero were the promoters, both IFBB pros, so it was great to be out there. I never saw that show before. So we're going to have reviews of both of those competitions. Before we do that, we're going to talk about what's coming up this weekend. There's two competitions taking place this weekend in Florida, in the MPC Florida area. We've got the Diamond Classic, which is a national qualifier, and that takes place in Boca Raton, Florida. Andreas Miller is the promoter. And also the Monster Classic, that's M-O-N-S-T-A, Monster Classic, which is going to be open nationwide, and that is going to be at the Lake City, Florida, at the Florida Gateway College. Tony Curtis is the promoter of that show, and for the first time, Tony is offering sort of WWE-type championship belts to all the overall winners, so that should be pretty cool. So I'll be out there covering that show for FloridaPhysique.com. And after that, the following weekend on the 29th and 30th out in Orlando is the big IFBB NPC Europa Show of Champions. That's, of course, a national qualifier on the NPC side, and they're going to have some really good IFBB competitions as well. That takes place at the Orange County Convention Center in Orlando, Florida. Betty and Ed Pariso are the promoters. Always a really big event. They have a big expo, so try to make it out for that one as well. All right, let's go over the results of the competitions that took place this last weekend. I was not at the Galaxy contest, which took place in St. Augustine, Florida, but we do have the results of that contest. Unfortunately, we don't have any pictures of the show. We got the, I'll give you the overall winners real quickly. In the open figure division, Melissa Ann Collado was the winner. The men's physique open overall winner was John Francis. The classic physique overall winner was Brandon Stubbs. The bikini open overall winner was Nicole Rash. And the men's bodybuilding overall winner was Steve Feister. And then I've got some other divisions here. In the bodybuilding masters, Ray Clark was the winner in the over 50, and Steve Feister, who won the open men's bodybuilding, won the over 40. In the masters figure, Jennifer Hill was the winner in Class A in the over 40, and Melissa Ann Culato, who won the open figure, was the winner in the over 40B class. And then Alishawn Irvin won the over 30 masters figure. The novice men's physique was won by Alex Trajic, and the masters men's physique was won by Dean Ellis. Novice bikini went to Samantha Roach. There was about 10 competitors in that division. Masters bikini over 30 went to Elise Simmons. And in the tall class, Jade Rivera was the winner. They also had a novice classic physique. That was won by Seth Roten. And women's physique went to Brenda Smith. And then in the open men's physique, Class A went to Connor Yeager, Class B, John Francis, and Class C, Alex Trajic. And then John Francis was the overall winner there. So that was the NPC Galaxy, which took place last weekend in St. Augustine, Florida. All right, let's go over the results of the NPC Southeast Classic. As I said, this was in Hollywood, Florida. Alejandro and Maggie Campanero were the promoters. Very good show. I had a really good time. They started off the show with bringing out a lot of IFBB pros, all from the Florida area, who were gathered to support the NPC. So that was kind of cool, seeing everybody up on stage. They had a seminar earlier in the day, and they had Darren Charles there and Karina Nascimento. Vince Taylor, the legendary Vince Taylor, was in the house. We got an interview with Vince Taylor on FloridaPhysique.com, so be sure to check that out. I was also able to interview Santiago Aragon, who just competed in his pro debut in the 212 division at the Miami Beach Muscle Pro. And he was a little disappointed with his placing, so Santiago has decided to switch over to the Classic Physique division. So we had a really good interview with Santiago about his career and about his pro debut and about switching over to that Classic Physique division. So check that out. Those interviews are both up on FloridaPhysique.com right now, along with the photo report of the Southeast Classic, so be sure to check that out. All right, let's go over the results. They started off with the Masters Men Bodybuilding in the over 50 division. Harry Saldano was the winner, and Harry was extremely impressive, man. All the judges were really impressed with this guy. Really good thickness and hardness on his physique. Did not look anywhere near 50. His quads especially were really impressive. He reminded me a little bit of the bodybuilder Sonny Schmidt, the Samoan bodybuilder from Australia who used to compete in the 1990s, the late Sonny Schmidt. And he had a physique very reminiscent of Sonny Schmidt. So Henry was extremely impressive. They didn't have an over 40, but they had an over 35 division. Arturo Mendez, who is a very popular bodybuilder in the southern Florida area, he always does really well. He's got a really great physique. Tall guy with wide shoulders, does a lot of classic bodybuilding poses. Arturo took first place, and Theo Markopoulos was second, and Jeremy Young was third. Then in the overall, Arturo and Henry had a really good pose down, and it was a 1-point decision. Arturo beat Henry by 1 point, so that just goes to show you how good of a bodybuilder Henry Saldano is. Moving over to the novice men's bodybuilding, David Moran was the winner there. And then in the men's bodybuilding open, the middleweight class was won by Brian Turner. Not a really big guy, but he had really good shape, small waist, and he beat out Henry Saldano, so that shows how good Brian was. The light heavyweight class went to Theo Markopoulos, and the heavyweight class, again, Arturo Mendez was the winner. And then in the overall, Arturo Mendez was the overall winner. So I had an interview with Arturo after the contest. He said he is deciding to stay with bodybuilding because last year he was talking about maybe going over to the Classic Physique. But he thinks at a lighter weight his physique is not as impressive. So he's bigger and thicker now than he was at the Nationals last year when he went down to light heavyweight. So he plans on doing the Florida Grand Prix on May 14th in a couple of weeks in southern Florida. And then after that, a week later, he's going to do the Junior USA. So we wish Arturo Mendez the best of luck. He's looking really good this year, and he's got a couple wins under his belt, so I think he's going to do really well. In the women's physique, they only had one competitor, Esther Sosa, and she won both the Open and the Masters. She did sort of a salsa routine, so that was pretty cool. The Classic Physique division had some good competitors. Eddie's Garcia was the winner in Class A. He was the only one in Class A. But Class B had some really good competition. Ian Schofield, who used to compete in bodybuilding, and he is actually the boyfriend of Danny Reardon, so he had a lot to live up to, and he really came in excellent condition. being trained by AJ Sims out in Orlando. And Ian was in awesome shape, man. Really ripped, full, just excellent condition. And he beat out Sergey Pelkin, who was the winner in last week's competition that I was talking so highly about. So really tough class. And then Yasmin Zamora was also a really good competitor. He was in top shape also. He was in third place. So very tough class. And then in the overall, Ian Schofield was the overall winner. So congratulations, Ian. Then moving on to the figure division, the Masters figure over 40 was won by Wanda Skelt, who had an excellent physique, very tall, aesthetic looking, very beautiful lady. And then in the over 30, Wanda Skelt won again. She beat out 5 other competitors. So congratulations to Wanda. She was the Masters figure overall winner. The novice figure, Class A, went to Serena Baldwin, who had a really nice look, a very pretty girl, not a lot of muscle, but she had a really nice look, good shape, good symmetry. She was the winner in Class A, and Catherine Latali was the winner in Class B. And then the overall, Serena Baldwin was the overall winner, so congratulations to her. Moving on to the figure open division, Brianna Dempsey was the winner in Class A. Serena Baldwin, the novice winner, was the winner in Class B. And then Class C went to Celia Cabanettis, competing in her very first show. Celia was very lean and also had really good shape and symmetry. And then Class D went to Wanda Skelt, the Masters figure winner. But the overall went to Celia Cabanettis, and I did an interview with Celia after the show, and this was her very first contest, and she's got a lot of challenges because she works in her family's bakery, so every day she's got to deal with dealing with the baked goods and being on a diet for the first time. That had to be really tough. But she pulled through and she won, so congratulations. She was very happy. All right, moving on to the men's physique division. The Masters division over 50 went to Carlos Menendez. Over 40 went to Victor Martinez. And then over 30 went to Luis Sanchez. And Luis was the winner in his very first show at the Miami Beach Muscle Pro about a month ago. So Luis, again, wins the overall here. He wins the Masters men's physique overall. Luis Sanchez, very good shape. And he's got a good look on stage, so congratulations to him. And then in the men's physique novice, Victor Martinez, the over 40 winner, he won Class A. And Class B was won by Fred Bauer Jr. And then the overall men's physique novice went to Victor Martinez. And then finally, the men's physique open, Class A went to Sebastian Banks. Class B went to Adari Awada. And Adari Awada won last week out in South Florida in the novice men's physique. And he was noticeably much harder at this contest. I wasn't at that contest last week, but I saw the pictures, and I could see the improvement in Adari's physique only in 1 week. His abs were much more pronounced. He's not a big, muscular guy, but he's got a great look for men's physique. And Adari beat out Luis Sanchez, who was the very impressive Masters men's physique winner. So that was a really tough division, 12 guys in that class. And then Class C went to Jason Goodrich. And the men's physique open overall, no surprise, Adari Awada. Very, very good physique on Adari. He's going to do really well in the future. And then the contest finished off with the Masters bikini. Over 40 went to Evelyn Bianco. And over 30 went to Wayne Reyes. And Wayne beat out a lot of girls. She beat out 11 other girls in her class. And then in the overall, Wayne Reyes was the overall winner. And I'm friends with Wayne on Facebook. I never met her before, but she was really impressive on stage. Good ab development, really good stage presence, really good glutes, and she really knew how to show them off, so she did a great job. Then moving on to the novice bikini, Danielle Caraballo was the winner in Class A, and Class B went to Maria Osorio. Both these ladies were very pretty ladies, very good shape. And it was really tough in the overall, but Maria Osorio was the overall winner in the novice bikini. And then finally, they finished off, as always, with the bikini open. Wayne Reyes, the Masters winner, was the Class A winner. And then Class B went to Victoria Buela. And Victoria won the Masters over at the Miami Beach Muscle Pro. I did an interview with her there. And she also won last week. She won the Bikini Open and Masters division last week in South Florida. So she's doing really well. She's on a roll. Class C went to Maria Osorio, who was our novice winner. And then Class D in the Bikini Open went to Christina Edson. She was the only competitor in that class. But in the overall, Wayne Reyes was the overall winner. So congratulations to Wayne. She won not only the Masters, but she also won the open division. And I think Wayne will be, hope she doesn't mind me saying this, about 40 years old this year. So she beat out all the youngsters, and I did an interview with her after the show. She did her own diet, and this was her first show after 2 years off. So what a comeback. She had a really great physique, and she is going to do the Masters Nationals in Pittsburgh in July. So we wish her the best of luck. And it was really an excellent contest. Darren Charles was a guest poser. Darren, of course, just won the Classic Men's Physique in the Pro Division at the Miami Beach Muscle Pro just a few weeks ago. And man, he's an awesome poser, and he was still in great shape. He's going to do a lot of pro shows this year, and he's going to that Classic Physique Olympia this year, and he wants to bring that title back home to Florida, just like Dexter Jackson brought home the Olympia back to Florida a couple of years ago. And then they also had Kai Green as a guest poser. Kai, of course, one of the top pro bodybuilders in the world, next to Phil Heath. He took second to Mr. Olympia, I think 3 or 4 times. And he won 3 Arnold Classics this year alone. Kai won at Columbus, Ohio, and then he went to Australia and won there. And then he went to Brazil and won there. So 3 Arnold Classics this year, and I think he's going to keep going. I think he's going to South Africa. So congratulations to Kai Green. He was amazing to see in person and up close. And when you see a guy that thick and that developed, that close, it's just amazing to see. So that was it. Great show. I was glad to be at the Southeast Classic. And like I said, this weekend I will be at the Monster Classic out in Lake City, Florida, and we'll be giving a photo report of that show next week. And also the Diamond Classic is taking place this weekend in Boca Raton, so I will get the results of that next week, and hopefully we'll get some pictures of that as well. So that's it, everybody. Have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves, and we will see you next week on the Florida Physique Report. Take care.